Blessings to y'all today. We want to talk about the hate today. Many of us experience hate. Some of us, before we even came to God, people hated us. And that was really a sign that we was truly called by God before we even knew we was called, before we knew we were chosen. People always hated us, not because we were bad people, not because we had principle and morals that was given to us by our Father that we didn't know until we came to know He the one gave it to us. And we told the truth. We was always real. People don't always like the real. Why? Because fake people don't like the real. Because they know when the real is around, exposure can come. When the truth is around, lies going to get exposed. And the enemy likes to operate on the darkness and covering, so he don't want to be exposed. So that's why we was hated on before we came to God. Then we came to God, the hate went to a whole nother level. We like, what part of the game is this? I'm going to tell you. Jesus said that they hated him, so they going to hate us. Check this out. What did Jesus ever do to deserve hate? Really? He didn't do nothing. He was just being real, telling the truth, following the instructions of his Father, healing people, setting free people. So what he done on the so-called Sabbath day for the Pharisees and Sadducees? The moment the Pharisees and Sadducees seeing he was operating with a different level of truth and conviction, that troubled them, that scared them, because he was exposing their darkness, exposing their religious spirits to the being a real spirit. They was religious into the spiritual. He was exposing that. So he made them uncomfortable. So what did he really do? Nothing. He just told the truth and told them and said, delivered it in a way they didn't like it. Some of them may feel like he cussed them out because Jesus was good with his wordplay, but he wasn't cussing. But have you ever had somebody tell you something in such an articulate way that you felt like they cussed you out? You feel like, man, what did he just say? You feel like you've been violated. No, he just told you the truth. And see, that's our job. So we're going to be hated on. We got to embrace it. We got to go past like, why I'm being hated on. This is the next level. I'm talking to y'all now. Now that we know we're going to be hated on regardless, we were hated on before we came to Christ, them the true called ones right there. The true chosen ones, when you hate on before you even came to him. Now the hate is great. What we got to learn to is to see to the next level. Okay, we're going to be hated on regardless. So let's not be consumed or troubled by that. So the next level is, okay, I'm going to be hated on, so guess what? I'm going to still tell the truth in spite of, despite of. Jesus hired us to be his truth servers. We got to ride around like the constable serving people the papers and truth. And we got to do it and know hate going to come with that. Why? What's the good news about that? Being hated on. I'm going to tell you, I'm glad you asked. He said he prepared a table for us in the presence of an enemy. Our table being prepared is tied to our enemies and the one haters on. So the bigger the hate, the bigger the table. So do you want to feed 6 or do you want to feed 100? So think about that today and embrace the hate. Shalom.